coming to the conclusion that it's time for me to move out of Houston. All right, good morning. I've already showered. If you need to see what I look like or what I do in the shower, it's a video for that somewhere down the line. I am going to buy me a hat today. That is my main motive. I got my hair, my weave out the back, because I really want to buy a bucket hat and have on a bucket hat. I don't want to, give me some light. Put on a bucket hat today. Because I look crazy. I feel like I look crazy, girl. And there's no reason to walk around look crazy. Because I actually feel really good. Like I'm in good spirits. You know what I mean? So looking crazy and good spirits just don't go well together. So let's do that. So I'm probably going to go to Dick's right now. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 7:02. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. That lighting in here is real bad, but I also have on my blinders for the simple fact that it's 7 o'clock in the morning and I just don't want nobody, right? So I don't even know what I want to eat for breakfast. So last time, y'all remember, I was just getting my sausage biscuit and my coffee. I don't have not one bit of a taste for that. After I didn't been giving myself, my eggs. My minimum is eggs, grits, and bacon, or eggs, grits, and sausage. That's just my minimum. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I want for breakfast. I kind of really want some pancakes from IHOP. Like the 2 for 2 for 2. And I'm thinking that's where I'm more going to lean to for breakfast this morning. But I also really want me a hat. I really want to start presenting myself well. I don't want to start presenting crazy. Like yesterday, I look crazy. But yeah, I want to present well now that I know that I'm going into coffee shops midday. And then I want to do activities at the end of the day, such as like go get me some pizza, go to a little bar or something like that. So how I present myself throughout the day really matters. So yeah, let's do that. I thought I was gonna grab my flat iron out of there since I was grabbing my hair, because I know my flat iron, my hair is folded in this bag, and I know I'm gonna need to flat iron it. But my flat iron is inside my suitcase, and my suitcase, it's a lot. I might as well do it right now. I might as well just do it right now. I must admit, I miss Nino like crazy. I keep looking in my back seat, because it's so quiet. I didn't think silence. Hold on, let me move y'all. I didn't think silence was going to, it feels. How does the silence feel? That's where grief comes in when it's silent. Let me say that. Because right now, I am missing my dog like crazy. But I also know that he could not endure these conditions. But I also know that if he was here, we would not be in this state. So I'm struggling a bit. But I'm going to go do my mission, which is find me a doggone hat. I'm thinking about going to Target first to see what they have for the hats. I just need something. Target be having a fancy old wide brim. I don't need none of that. I just need a hat to put on my damn head so I stop looking crazy. At least try to knock out some of the crazy part, because I think I look crazy right now, and I don't look how I feel. So yeah, I'm moving over into that. So let's go run to Target. It's 8 o'clock now. I know we're not supposed to be shopping at Target, but right now Target's is what's saving me. So let's go see what that's about. So what are we getting? A hat. A hat. I really do want to upgrade my bag that I use for it. I know these not the hats. Are these the hats? Oh my God, this is so disappointing. That is so disappointing. But I want to upgrade my messenger bag that I use for my laptop and stuff. I do want to upgrade that. I like this one. This one dirty though, but of course not white. I was really not. This is very disappointing that these are the hats. Oh no. Okay. I was not expecting this at all. That's really cute. All right. So plan B is obviously Academy, but yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. But I do want a messenger bag, a new messenger bag. I don't know. I was kind of expecting something a little bit more extravagant, and it's not getting that at all. It is so muggy outside and humid. It feels like the lotion that I put on was a crime. Like my skin feels so coated and gross. Ugh. But anyways, let's get in this car and do something with this head. Let's pull this thing together, shall we? So I bought a charger that is not it's an iPhone charger, but it's not made by Apple. And it doesn't seem like my phone is charging at all. Like I've been on 8% since yesterday. It's gloomy outside, so there's no sun out, no anything. But y'all about to see me do my hair. Cause that look crazy. That looks crazy. Or I don't have it. I was about to say I can put on my headband. I don't have my headband. It's actually in storage. That looks crazy. That looks crazy. Crazy. I do think this is a cute little hat, but not right now. We're gonna take off that. But we got this. And at this point, I should have just led with this, huh? Girl, I should have just led with this. It is so gloomy outside. No sun is out, but it's so humid. So when the sun come out, that means it's gonna be so unbearably hot. And it's about to be 9 o'clock. I don't want to go to a coffee shop right now because it's just gonna be extremely busy and obnoxious. I'm not in a mood for that. But yes, here we are. This is today. This is what I look like for today. I feel like I'm looking for light. And there's none. Like there's no light outside right now. Because I don't think I look as crazy. I just don't have good lighting right now. Hello? That's my exposure. If I can find some doggone light, you'll be great. Anyways. Let's move around. Let's find something to eat. Why was it a lot?
This crazy. I'm not gonna give me a large cup of water. A very, very, very large cup of water. It's like the sun don't want to come out and come out at the same time. I look crazy. So I got me some ice water. I think I'm gonna invest in a Stanley cup. Look at this. I got the nice 32 ounce and a better iPhone charger. Cause girl, yes, God. Let's go make some money. That was such a bad coffee shop. The pastries, like they don't have a warmer for the pastries, so I wish I would have known that before I got a pastry. But won't be coming back to this one again. That was so bad. Let's go to Target, drop this hat off. I like it, but I'm not gonna use it. It's a nice little hat, but I already know that I'm not gonna use it. I'd rather get something I like. Back in action. Cause baby, that other one was not working. Let's make sure that she worked though, because I want to see if it's actually this or my charger. My charger may be done for, and if the charger is done for, it's a problem. Let's see how she come on. Let's see how she charge. I'm sorry, y'all. Baby, I'm about to ass out. Okay. Let's redo that. Look at that. Sharpened up the look just by doing one of them. My God, we gotta get this AC fixed. You have to get this AC fixed. All right, it's 4:17, so it's time to start making money again for today. I was hoping that my old boss was in that Apple store to ask for a job. She was so cool. We got along very well. I'm happy that she know my work ethic, but she's not in there. But so I'm gonna come back probably later on this week to see what's up about that, because we got to get a different kind of income so we can move on. Let me get some. Let me move on in this damn car, baby, because I'm about to melt. Let's get loud. All right, let's go. I do feel like even if I do get a job, I'm probably gonna live in my car for a little bit. I'm just not really in the spending money on rent thing. This person is really riding my ass. Come on, little lady. She's like an older Mary-Kate and Ashley. Like she can be their grandparent, their grandma. But yeah, so I'm not really into rent right now. I don't want to get caught up in rent. I gotta go find somewhere else.
Welcome to Nightcap. Hey y'all. It has been a day. Do you hear me? It has. I think I need to crack these windows a little bit more. It's a little spicy tonight. Like goodness gracious, get some wind up in here. But today has really been. Inter- I don't know why I thought somebody was running across the parking lot behind my car. But today has been really interesting. As far as like coming to the conclusion that it's time for me to move out of Houston. Before y'all jump in the comment, it was like, I told you. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Y'all told me that. I just felt like I couldn't move Nino. When I tell you we had really, really bad separation anxiety together. It's hard for him to leave me, and it's hard for me to leave him. So knowing that he will have to be separate away from me on the plane, and I'm already scared of flying and driving. I don't like to drive like that. So, yeah, I just stayed. But there's a city that has been on my heart since probably like April. April before Nino passed away. April. And I'm just like, I don't know why. Like when I tell you it was like a light bulb moment, but it's a city that's really been on my heart and I've really started looking into it. And then I'll be like, nah. And then I go back into it and I start looking into it again. And then I'll be like, nah, don't, we're not even gonna trip up. But today, I don't know what happened. Today was the day where I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. It's best that I move out of Houston. I think Houston is a beautiful city, but I strongly believe that this is not the city for me. I think Houston did the one thing that I needed to do, which was birth me. This is not a place where I become my full self. And I think I needed that realization coming back to my foundation, coming back to this. Like I know I don't want this for myself, but I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I can sit here and tell you I'm gonna be here for 30 days, but at this point I really don't know. I only thing I can do is like continue to try to turn things around. But this has always been an energy for me in Houston. When I live in Houston, I'm always at the bottom, struggling, trying to put two and two together, having two jobs, a side hustle. Like, I don't thrive in Houston at all. When I leave Houston, any other city that I've left in, thrive. I thrive. Money be good. Love life be good. Everything be in the motion forward. Like, life really be good. And then I get the idea of, well, maybe I should move back home to Houston and see how I thrive there. Every time I move back to Houston, I end up in a situation like this where I am so far at the bottom and trying to get up and reach up and trying to. I have never been in a situation like this before where I'm living in my car, but I have been in the pit because I moved back to Houston. I moved back to Houston, lose everything. Now I'm staying at home with my parents and not understanding how I got here or why I got here. It is just something about this city. It's very necessary for me to leave. Now I'm gonna tell you about some cities that have my heart. New York. I absolutely love New York. But I was gonna move to New York. I was gonna move to Jersey. Okay. But I just prefer to visit. Like I love who I am. I love the fast pace. I love the lights. I love the sirens. I love the city. And I love that. But at the same time, for visiting, I don't feel like that's a city I can call home. But I most definitely would come to your home, in your hometown. If you live up in New York, I most definitely would come to New York. I thought about Charlotte. Shout out to my followers in Charlotte and in New York. I thought about Charlotte because it's a melting pot, but I'm not really into the vegetation. Like I know Charlotte has a lot of vegetation, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really into the country hillside. I'm not that kind of girl. I need the city. Then I thought about Atlanta, Tupac. But also it's a vegetation city. I don't like how it's set up, to be completely honest. I don't really like the setup of Atlanta. Then I thought about Washington DC, and it was a no for me. It was a no for me. Baltimore, no. I'm more on the East Coast. I'm not a West Coast girl. I'm not going to LA. I'm not going to LA, Nevada, Wyoming. I do want to visit Wyoming though, because Wyoming has wild horses, and I would love to see wild horses in the wild. I do want to visit the Sequoia. I don't know if it's the Sequoia. I think it's called the Big Ben, a Big Bear, back blue bear, back brown bear, something like that, over there on the West Coast. I do want to visit that. I'm not a fan of Seattle. I don't care about none of that. I want to visit Arizona, but I've looked at what I wanted to visit, or what would be the possibilities cities I would live in, but there's only one that has my heart and has my mind, and it has been placed there. But the only thing is, I'm just like, yeah. As a matter of fact, hell yeah. So y'all just gonna have to wait and see what city it is. I'm really, really excited to move though. But I'm gonna keep this to myself. And so you gotta be here to in order to hear it. You gotta be here to order to hear it. And I can't wait. I think y'all gonna be so excited. But comment below what city you think I thinking about moving to. Where would I go from here? What city you think would look good? I'll look good in. I can't wait to see those comments. But Houston, we're done. We're done. I don't want to live like this no more. We're done. Amen. So we are moving into a whole nother city. I can't tell you when. I can't tell you how I'm gonna get there, but I'm happy everything is still stored up in storage. Okay. When I said that, like I knew, I was like, God, why am I still in such a ground level? Like, what is it? Like, why can't I move up into something that is worth fulfilling here? I have always been like this every time I move to Houston, every time I come back home. It has just really not been fulfilling for me. Um, I don't, even as a native, I really don't. I feel like an outcast to my native peers. Like they'll tell you that I'm weird. Like my peers that are also from here, the native other native, they'll tell you that I'm weird. They'll tell you that I'm weird. They'll tell you that I'm different. They'll tell you I'm strange. I get it all the time, and I'm like, babe, we came from the same place. What you mean? But I'm very, very different. Um, so I'm excited. I'm excited. I am moving to a blue state. It is a blue state, so there ain't gonna be no red state. So I'm so excited about that. Because if you know, you know. I'm so excited about that because I feel like I can finally live my life. I'm not saying that I can't live my life here. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. As much I'm not really into traditions, right? So the whole buy a house, have two and a half kids with a dog, that's not my thing. That's still like very much the South. I don't care what kind of lifestyle you have. A lot of people strive for that. And I'm just like, y'all don't want to have fun? Don't nobody want to have fun? Y'all want to settle so to me I just feel like buying a house is very, very planted. I'm not saying you can't go out and vacation and whatever. Da, 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 da. I'm just saying it's a little bit too planted for me. Give me a condo and I'm good. And a concierge, please. And that's another thing. The concierge around here, like, I don't know. It's not it's not giving what I needed to give. But shout out to everybody that love Houston and has made it in Houston. I applaud you. But as a Houston native, it's time for me to go. But I don't know. And I feel like I'm so ready for this journey. Like I'm ready to watch it unfold in between my eyes. I'm ready to record everything because this is about to be fun. I'm really excited for me to see where I go, to see what I give. I'm excited for this unfolding. I'm excited for this new journey. Yeah. But it seems like a journey where I'm not like surviving. I am pulling myself out of survivor mode into thriving. Houston, I'm out here hanging in a child line and calling it good times. No. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Come on. Yeah. But I think my neighbors can hear me. Anyways, but yeah, that's the news. That's my epiphany for today. My epiphany for today is moving, getting up out of here. And it feels so good to say. I feel like I felt when I thought of it, like I don't know, in my brain it was just like leave. Leave. You tried, it's not working, leave. This is not where you want to be, leave. And it felt like the Grinch when his heart grew and he was like like that's where I felt it at. I felt it in my chest. I felt it in my heart of like my heart just grew and it felt like I was like right. It was such a light bulb moment, but light bulb it made my heart flutter, baby. I felt like yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this journey. So that's what the rest of this is gonna be. It's gonna be about journeying, get into another state. We get into another state. It's time to sell this stuff that we can't take with us. See how much it costs to move. See what we move into and persevere. I'd rather persevere somewhere else where I know I want to be. I don't want to be here no more. That's a wrap. Amen. But shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to my new subscribers. Shout out to my OGs. Hey, if you're an OG, go ahead and put an OG down in the comments. I want to see y'all. I love to hear from y'all. I like to see y'all in the lives too. So make sure y'all tune in on the lives because we really be getting there in there chit chatting and kickling cackling. So I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.